Hello, everybody. We're back, and the show continues. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is feeling awesome this morning. What a day. What a day so far, right? Oh, it's crispy. Crispy as good or crispy as bad? I don't know, because basically I'm just getting through the settings. Oh, you can hear my small thread. That's why we can do ASMR streams from now on, you know. That would be the full upgrade here, you know, the ASMR streams. Tamimi, good morning. Hello. Well, it was 120 or 30 bucks, something like that. I think 130, you know, in Hungarian forints it was a little bit more expensive. Yannick's, good morning. Obviously, I have to go through a lot of settings because this is a complicated microphone. Yeah, for a microphone, this is the Elgato Wave 3. So, hey, good morning, Kev. How's it going? I have to go through a lot of settings. Yes, 120 on a microphone. Yes, it's basically part of my job, you know, to provide basically better values in streaming, you know. Not just values, sorry, just, you know, quality is what I'm looking for. Better quality. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Fisher. Good to see you guys. So basically, give me some slack here because I just installed this yesterday evening. I haven't even go through the settings that much. So there's still a lot of things to do with the settings. And I have to optimize it. I have to configure. This is like, I haven't really had this kind of microphone before. This is a definitely much more complicated machinery here. Or piece of equipment, so I definitely need to go through a lot of stuff with this. It's not as how should I put this? It's not as easy as it looks like. At least I thought it will be super easy to configure, but it's not. It's actually not. It's complicated, to be honest. I thought it would be much more easier to configure, but it's not. There's so many things I have to do with this still. So anyway, oh, that I already did that, Abyss, because I already had the bill to my you know, to my self-employment tax number, so I can deduct it from my business. So obviously anything I buy, like any piece of equipment, and actually I'm going to buy a computer, not now, but maybe around November or before Christmas. Everything is going to go to the business. So yeah, I can do that. Hey, Cyril, Jonathan, what's happening? It sounds like you are a radio. I do want to be a radio personality because that's the goal, but I do have to change the lights here. It's just the problem with the lights. Now, the next project would be to do something about the lights because it's just too bright. Too bright. I have to modify something. Give me a second. There's a switch here that if I push, it should be a little bit darker now. Now it's too dark. Okay. The next investment will be to modify the studio lights, you know. Yeah, it's still kind of bright. I have to buy some different lights here because now that you see in the background is basically coming through the rollerblades. So if I pull it off, I mean, look at this, how bright it is. I have this remote in my hand, so I just have to pull it back down because it's super bright. Anyway, let's get back to trading. And now it's super dark, so it's not good. I have to do something with these things. Farhad, good morning, good to see you. I do have to configure the noise gate, configure compression and all that stuff, because now you can see my chair squeaking. You can hear me pushing the mouse button when I try to take some hindsight trades and all that such. So how many funded accounts do I have? Well, currently I'm down to like 6 or 7. I lost like 4 or 5 in the past couple of weeks. So welcome, Lumi, by the way. Martin, good morning. How did you? Okay, I don't know why. Oh yeah, because I added the stream schedule a little bit late. Yeah, because my computer has a loud fan. Yeah, so I definitely have to configure the noise gate and the compression. So I apologize for that. Yeah, I apologize. It's because of the microphone is maybe the... Anyway, I'm going to configure it because it's still so many settings to go through. This is what you hear is almost like the basic settings. So I have to configure everything. But I hope we can get through this. Actually, I'm just curious how... hold on. Hold on. Okay. Good morning. I don't know, something's off with my phone as well. I don't know what. I just wanted to listen into the... Anyway, Akram, good morning. How's it going? What's happening? I'm gonna listen into my own stream just to hear how bad the voice is. Oh yeah. The acoustics are very bad. I have to do something about the noise gate. I have to do something. Oh yeah, definitely I have to do something about the noise gate. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a customized PC. That's for sure. That's what I'm gonna do. I want to buy a customized PC, so then I will know what to do. Yeah, the problem is the compression is not set up properly. The compression and the noise gate, I have to configure that. So I apologize for the background noises. I will go into configure it properly. Anyway, let's move on. So what happened? OG Beats, hey there. You're long. Let's see what's happening on NQ. Quite an interesting morning to start the day with, right? Also on two funders, I need more $100 days. Well, it's easy for you. Abyss, you can do it. I know you can do that. Malo. Hey, good morning. Long from 716 and boom, 716. How did you... What was the entry trigger? Man, I really need to pick your brain there. Like, what was the entry? Yeah, the problem is that I can hear them when I'm clicking the sound. Sound clicks should not be able to be heard. But anyway. Malo, that's awesome, man. That's all you need in a London session. 10 points and you're good to go. 900 times 2. Jesus. Good morning. Let's go, Malo. Congratulations. Mubai, good morning there. Marco, good to see you again. If I forgot to say hello to anyone, just let me know. Akram, good morning. I'm not an NQ master, but definitely let's see the levels, okay? We need to see what's happening. I'm sorry about the microphone. It has not been configured yet. It's a brand new microphone. I don't even know. So I have to play around with the settings. There's so many things I have to configure properly. Now it basically has like a preset of podcasting mode or something. I don't know. That's why my sound could be I mean, it could be a little bit like buffed up or something. It's like on podcast thing. No trades yet. No. Absolutely no trades yet. Trying to figure this out. No trades at all. Actually, I don't even have Quant Tower started yet. Why is that? I have to start Quant Tower. So no trades yet. Kind of curious of what's going to happen. Theo, good to see you, Theo. What's happening? Doing great. Voice is different, I know, and I have to configure a lot of things on this microphone. It's a brand new microphone. I just plugged it. Everything is on basic settings. Do you also not trust what? Hold on. Do you also not trust order block? For me, always breakers and mitigation. I trust, I mean, the order blocks, I use them as targets. So for example here, and I know it's a different approach to order blocks that what usually ICT is preaching, but these bullish candles here in the PM session right here, these for me are a bearish order block, the whole thing here, not just the last candle, but all the bullish candles representing a bearish order block as it changed structure, picked up liquidity, and shifted to the downside. I have a feeling that that's the target right now. That's 775, you know. Otherwise, I'm not using them as entries, if that's what you're asking. Gap at 735. Where? On the 1 minute? Haven't seen it yet. Good morning. Ollie, welcome. Good to see you, Ollie. What's with my voice? Brand new microphone, and it's basically on standard factory settings. So I'm sorry it has not been configured yet. This is a brand new, super expensive for my standards. I just plugged in this microphone, so everything is brand new, and I have to configure it. I'm sorry if it causes us this distraction. Yeah, I know. This is gonna be the new ASMR microphone. You know, we're gonna do some ASMR streams. You know, I'm gonna tell some stories, and we're gonna be having some real nice conversation about, like, you know, picture perfect proprietary trading, proprietary firm trading. You know, that's what we're doing here. I'm looking at gold. Let's check on gold. I haven't checked it. I forgot to mark up everything. ASMR streams are happening right now here. You know, get ready, sit back and relax. The ASMR streams are just hitting the show, so just enjoy the show while we're going to explain how the charts are actually moving in this London session. So just feel free to drink your coffee, your lemonade, or even a cup of beer, or who knows, I don't know. All right, I do have to configure this. Previous day low is here on gold, and previous day high is here. We have the midnight level right here. Quick phone call, just a minute. Very quick phone call. Just a quickie phone call. All right. Bouncing from 30-minute order block. Some people got pregnant after listening that ASMR, I know. Yeah, so let's see the 15-minute levels as well. There was a fair value gap here. Basically, there's a sell side liquidity. I mean, let's just look for a possible Asia low or Asia high. There's an Asia high here. I'm definitely bullish on this move this morning. One of the main reasons is because we have that Asia high right there. Otherwise, we had a fair value gap right here on the 15-minute. Liquidity has been picked up. I would rather see this going higher than lower. So, yeah. Okay, Quant Tower finally went up there. Okay. You make my Asia high. All right. We could go for that 41. By the way, it sounds interesting though, but the 15-minute. This is it's not. Sorry, I take it back, but I do like that high at 40. I definitely do like that high at the 40s. Anyway. In terms of other targets, besides this is a 5 minute 5-minute supply zone. 5-minute supply zone. So let's just put it there. And how far is this? It's about 50 points higher. If it becomes bullish, I'd like to see 70 on a fair value gap. It looks great. Yeah, why not? It actually looks great. It does. It does. Kind of interesting, though. Bill Hovens, good morning. Good to see you, man. How's it going? Yeah, it definitely looks a little bit bullish. And again, I must put this level here as possible sell side. It's not like a super important level, but currently we are in a bullish order block on the 15-minute. This bearish candle is technically a valid order block, most likely a continuation, but it's a valid. So possible sell side 664, but kind of curious about this move. I don't know how far it might go up. Yeah, you can hear when I put down the... yeah, you should not be hearing that. I see it in OBS. I have to configure the noise gate a little bit better. Actually, there is a noise gate here. I can do a little bit more. Anyway, I'm gonna do it later. CS60, good morning, welcome. How's it going, man? So, yeah, the YouTube channel is now turned into a ASMR channel. So that's going to be the new profile and business model from today. All right. Obviously, this is what we were aiming for from the get-go. So why not fulfill this thing and just go with the ASMR project, you know? That's not YouTube, that's OnlyFans. Oh yeah, sorry. Hey Norbert. Neked is TP-ben gazdag jó reggelt. Good morning. I wish you the same. Have a profitable session. Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing. Yes, thanks for noticing. We are definitely pivoting into an ASMR food channel. Oh yeah. You can hear it. Personalized ASMR all the time. Now, this is really a highly sophisticated microphone compared to my previous one. So the previous one was working for 7 years. Can you guys imagine? 7 years I used my previous microphone. And it cost me back in those days like $15. This one is like a completely different thing. All right. I'm going to configure everything for next time. Everything is running on basic settings for now. You should not be able to hear the mouse clicks, so that's something I also need to work on. Anyway. I don't have a sound card. I have the built-in to the motherboard. That's what I'm using, the built-in. No special sound card. It's only the microphone. The microphone has some kind of a built-in sound processor, or I don't know what the heck it is. It has something. It has been told. Whoa! Jesus! Oh my God! It's Malo. Wow.
Amazing week. Thank you for everything you do. We going to the moon together. Lunch on Mallow Legacy Incorporated. See everyone next week. Have a great weekend.
And just like that, Mallow Legacy throws in $20 and walks away in the sunset like Clint Eastwood. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to have lunch, not just today, but tomorrow as well. You know, adjust the gain on the mic. That's the one that's picking up mini sounds. So for most Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I won't be able to stick around. Oh, because of college. Yeah, college is important, Abyss. And, you know, whenever you can have a spare time, you're always welcome to be here. I almost said welcome home, but that's not my thing to say. But, you know, you're always welcome to hang around. And, you know, college is important. So I don't even know how these settings are going. So this is the input gain. But if I adjust it, it's going to be super loud. That's going to be super loud if I enhance low cut filter, clip guard. And this is not even everything. There's so many other things to go with. Anyway. For Take Profit Pro Plus, account is a little not expense daily payout. Hold on, Tim. For Take Profit Pro, account is a little not expensive daily payout right now. Buffer and consistency, both live and evaluation. A little expensive, right? I mean, the Pro you cannot go to the Pro Plus account right now, Zabir. That's the thing. So the Pro Plus account is the live account. The regular Pro account at Take Profit Trader is the simulated funded account where you go when you pass the test account, which is about, I think, $102 right now, $102. I think it's a fair price with no activation fee if that's what you're asking. Otherwise, daily payout right now, buffer and consistency both live. I don't really understand the question, but the Pro Plus account, you can request a payout basically almost any time because you're working with real live capital. I don't really understand the question. I'm sorry. What's the name of the microphone? It's Elgato Wave 3. It's an Elgato Wave 3 microphone. Yeah, I tried a lot of settings. I mean, sorry, I haven't really had the time to do it. So I just went with some presets and factory stuff. So you had the same trade. Let's go. Okay, so far I'm just kind of waiting if there's going to be some sort of a displacement to the Asia high and then go to the supply zone up there. I'm still kind of curious if it wants to go. I have a feeling that we're going to break that Asia high. That's what I think. I mean, it should be going. Otherwise, who knows, right? I was also looking at gold to see what's happening. But not much was happening there. So there's not too many targets in this London session to go with. Actually, I'm going to put this. The high here is 55.75, so that would be Asia high on the micro. I have to look at the 1 minute chart. Leon, hey, welcome to the channel. Yeah, of course I have an Apex code. Malo. Of course, 90% off at Apex with the same code. That's what it says here, everybody. Up there. Of course it works with Apex. The TOMSABO code works everywhere. And check it out, 90% off at Apex and 91% off at Bulenox only until Labor Day or something. I don't know. Like, heck yeah. Yeah, so from the get-go, I was always having Apex discount. So yeah, it works. So I'm going to pick up a few Apex account myself today. Maybe I'm going to go crazy a little bit in the PM session. We'll see. So yeah, 91% at Bulenox right now, Powers. Hey, Philcos, good morning and welcome to the new ASMR stream. I hope the sound quality is much better now, Philcos. So let's just move into the markets. So yeah, there's no other target that I can use. European drama, volatility? No, actually there should not be anything. Oh my God, I have to do something with the lights here. Nothing in the European morning. Yeah, nothing. The mic is different. Yeah, it's basically on standard basic settings. I do have to configure it because I just plugged it in. It's brand new. Everything is on basic settings. There's so many things I need to adjust and do. So I apologize. It's basically, it's definitely a much different and different style microphone that I was using before. And I have to configure it. I tried to do it for the next session. Let's see. Let's look at gold. Okay, gold is started to go down a little bit here. No. Okay, I guess we'll see how this goes. Kind of interesting. NQ is going lower. That was also interesting. And you know, the thing with gold that I don't see anything. You heard something happen. No. No black suit people here for now, at least. No one is sabotaging the stream or doing anything bad, you know. No, I'm just trying to do the best. So currently I'm waiting for NQ to go higher. That would be the most important thing to do. I mean, to wait for, and the distance right now, 50 points to the supply zone. Actually, I have to adjust something here. All right. I just made some adjustments. There's nothing. It's not doing anything. It's going to take the lower before Asia high. Oh, you guys can hear the dog barking. That's not good. Well, you know what? I can use this stream to configure the microphone because the NQ is not moving anywhere. It's just not happening. I mean, I have no intention to go short. I have no target. They won't give away account drops. Why? Who decided that? Was it the chat? Interesting. All right, I'm gonna do something else. Let's try it. Let's try this noise removal tool. Maybe it's gonna help out with the clicks. A couple of people crashed out and decided to be toxic. Why were they toxic? Terms of service, it literally says MyFundedFutures can close your accounts and ban you for being toxic. Well, you know, if you're like saying too many bad things, obviously it can go around for a little bit, but not for long. Use the FastPass code. Yeah. Okay, I think now it's working. I'm just using the noise removal, and I'm turning off the other one. So let's see how this is going to work out. So far, so good. Gold slowly going down. Reset codes won't work on Starter Plus accounts. Oh yeah, the legacy accounts. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, I'm trying something different now. Trying to adjust this level here on a different noise gate. You're a funded trader. Welcome to the stream. Maybe previously that was a little bit too much noise gate. Anyway, we're still waiting for NQ to show us something, and I don't know what. Kind of crazy. We're essentially paying the same amount. You mean the for the new accounts, or? I mean, the reset fees are basically the same as purchasing a new account. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Well, we just have to be patient here. The problem with this is that this one can just go sideways all the way until London session. Well, there's not too many random movements. If you know your target, if you decided which direction you want to go with this, it should be easier. By the way, Zacromancer, you do have a point. If you're spreading negativity, obviously it's going to strike back to you. Exactly. Maybe you feel satisfaction for telling someone what to do or what not to do, but it's definitely coming back to you. It wasn't even a big drop, Jerry. Come on. 13 points. That's nothing. It's like to relative stress by harming. Yeah, that's true. It will harm you more in long term because you're going to carry that negative attitude with yourself in your trading, even in your real life outside of the charts. So I completely agree with that. Trend is down. Could be the case. $720. You're up $400. Should be closing it now. From Asia high. Yeah. I don't know. Somehow I just, trying to anticipate that it's going to break that Asia high. And there is an inversion gap here on the 3 and the 5 minute. So this is the thing I'm trying to aim for. If this fair value gap, if this candle would close like this, and it pretty much seems like it's going to close higher, then it's a very good sign that it wants to break that level. Even if you go with a standard 1-to-1 deviation, like with an early profit taking, you can take a nice trade here. Actually, I might gonna jump in. All right, I jumped into a long position just to test the waters. Aiming for 750. Maybe not the best decision this morning, but this is what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, I'm still configuring the microphone a little bit. Trying to find the sweet spot. Is anyone who bought a FundingTicks account today able to see the dashboard for the account? Just me. I haven't checked it yet. But I did realize sometimes the dashboard could be freezing down. Hey, thank you, Dreamer. I think the FundingTicks 50% off might have ended at midnight Eastern Standard Time. I don't know. But I can check it. Oh, let me see, Martin. Maybe I forgot to check that message. Night Owl YouTube give stream. Oh, Night Owl. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you. Night Owl. Okay. I know Harry Heller was also giving some advice, but I haven't checked those videos yet. Thank you. I wrote it down. I think, right, it could be something about the overwhelming number of buyers. I think they had really a lot of accounts created. There could be behind, or maybe it's a trade weight issue, you know. Last time this happened, it was not with FundingTicks. I think it was with another prop firm. And the main issue was that TradeAway wasn't able to generate so many new accounts, but eventually they got the accounts. So I don't think it's FundingTicks. It could be just a technical issue, you know. But nothing serious. So I'm sure that they are going to update the dashboard and put everything there. YM is moving. Okay, it's dropping. What about ES? Boom Banana, good to see you. Jeremy Booth, hey, good morning. Yeah, could be going sideways. Both of these could go sideways. Actually, I can see this even dropping a lot more. All right, I just closed my previous trade there. Pretty much sideways action here. Too many equal lows, yeah. Okay, so I realized that the problem is you guys can still hear the mouse clicks, so I do have to do something about that. Okay, now you can't. Dexter, what do I sound like? ASMR. or do I sound like a podcast or something? Sell side definitely looks tempting. What is an R show? Just sideways action, nothing more here. Solo trades, good morning, good to see you. It's the waiting game, everybody. Yes, exactly. Traveler gap down to 700. Could be. Oh yeah, because of Labor Day, many prop firms are trying the best. $400 times 5. Why is everybody printing money except I am? Oh, the funding ticks offer. I think it's off. Yeah, I think it's, and it was only for yesterday. Let's go, your funded trader. Yeah, Apex is at 90% and Bulenox immediately went to 91%. So that's kind of interesting. But Bulenox always follows Apex, basically. Well, anyway. Yeah, the 250 and the 300K accounts are actually a very good deal. Why? Because you have much more buffer to play with. Actually, I was thinking to pick up these big accounts. It might be a good idea. Who knows? All right, so for now, I'm done with the voice settings. I'm sorry I was talking all kind of gibberish here. I was kind of testing the things, but I'm going to configure it later. Need to get a payout so I can get more evals. Too bad I keep getting during the live phase. The emotions are different, NLT. Everything is, you know, changing once you get through the eval. You definitely need to slow down in a certain way, right? You have to size down. You know, best way to start with those new accounts is to go with small size. You know, ease the stress as much possible. Lifetime 37 activation on what? Dude, I'm gonna pick up. I didn't even know that. I have to pick up those accounts. Jeez, I'm gonna load up with a bunch of Apex accounts. That's for sure. Yeah, MyFundedFutures is, by the way, gonna give away 20,000 accounts, everybody. And there's a super important thing about that. And I'm gonna post it here and, you know, paste the thing. it's basically, where is it? Hold on. So 20,000 accounts are going to be given away. All you need to do is subscribe for the giveaway. There's a very high chance, in my opinion, that anyone can win an account. It's only going to cost you $1. So here's the link if you would like to participate in that giveaway. It's the biggest giveaway as ever done. 20,000 accounts. That's just wow. Absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Like, nobody has seen this before, or, you know, it's just... I'm going to put this out. When does the Bulenox deal ends? Let me check it. I haven't even checked it yet, man. I need to log in. Let's see, how long does the Bulenox deal gonna go? It's gonna go until next Tuesday evening, so Tuesday to Wednesday midnight. So Tuesday midnight until the Bulenox. The same goes for Apex. So it's a good deal. Bad numbers from France. Well, let's see. Here's the London Open, so I'm really curious. Is this gonna go somewhere? There was a bit of a spike here. I mean, to the downside. Bit of a sweep here. But is this gonna change the direction? We just have to wait and see. The whole market is just moving so... Like, it's definitely a little bit like... It's slow. Like, what can I say? It's just slow. It's not moving the way it should. Even this London Open is not shaking the market. Not even a little bit. So, really hard to decide which direction to go with this. $7.35 up the VWAP. Where's the VWAP? The volume? I just said it. Okay, here's the VWAP. Yeah, 735. Yeah, I guess it can go. Look at how tight this is. It's pretty much narrowed down into this area. So we could be expecting some sort of a breakout into one direction. Let's just see. You think we start September? When start September, can come back to better conditions? Yes, I do think so. Opinion Mendez. statistically speaking, too, and usually like big players, hedge funds, institutions, trying to lock in those gains in the last quarter of the year and in the last few months. So definitely some better movements are expected. Now everybody is coming back from vacations, and all that such. So I'm definitely looking for some good movements. So yeah, let's hope so. I don't know. Solo trades, all I can see, these markets are unstoppable. Everything is just keeps going higher and higher. There's just no stopping at the markets right now. There's nothing that can stop these markets. They're always just going higher and higher. Although, if we look at the daily chart here, if you look at the daily chart, like a sell-off could be quite possible. Look at these huge liquidity voids down there at 18,000, 20,000, and what is this, 560 something. So this is quite remarkable, these liquidity voids. There has to be some kind of a catalyst, some information, something that's going to hit the market, which the market is going to take as a very bad news or whatever. It's going to be, I would say it's going to be an excuse for the market makers, and they're just going to push it all the way down and sweep everybody out. But that doesn't really matter. Even if there's going to be a drop, which is going to be like, wow, 3,000 points, 5,000 points, it's not going to stop the markets in the long term. I mean, yes, is what I'm trying to say. It can happen until the end of the year. I know it's in the cards. We're so close to 25K, by the way. My bet is like 25K is such a psychological number, and we're getting closer and closer. We reach the 25K and then boom, take the elevator down. Just an idea. But we'll see. Back to the 5-minute here. Hey, YM, what's up? Cost me 1,400 in profit and 100K combined ECA on gold. Oh, why I'm sorry to hear that. Everything is now turning back up there. Could be some bullish movement happening. Yeah, pretty much an interesting scenario here. Oh my god. My screen is all over the place. Okay, pretty much stuck here. Oh, Jesus. I just want to log into my FundingTicks dashboard. Is there a dark theme or something? It's just so bright. Oh, there is. Thank God. I'm gonna change it. CMBM trade strategy. All right. I'm going to check it out. I'm in a small position looking for the yesterday high. Huh. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. Good to see you, Kelly. What's going on? Dreamer is short. Be careful. Congratulations for the position and good luck with it. And Alicia is here. Hey, what's happening? Good to see you. ripping higher. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this. We're pretty much in the same range. I'm sorry, I'm just watching gold. Yeah, NQ is now ripping higher. I don't be surprised NQ just wanna range until, yeah, I can expect that. But you know, Asia high is so close. I can actually imagine that this one just go to like the Asia high. That would be my target if I would be jumping into this trade, but I'm not going to jump in. At least I'd like to see some sort of a pullback into this fair value gap, or to show some sort of a displacement that I can use. If it's just slowly taking the stairs up there, I'm just not interested to jump in, you know? Oh, I am. Come on, man. Got frustrated. Well, it happens. It happens. But, you know, you'll make it through. I know you'll make it through. I know, because you can. The market makers. They were the ones. I know. And I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm really sorry. Just 15 pips to volume weighted average price. Yeah, it seems like it's going higher. It definitely seems like it. Wow. The wind outside here is like almost like a tornado. Okay. All right. It's very, very windy outside. They'll have to reset credits for free with TOMSABO. Let's go. Oh, that's nice. I see. We can retest to the then target Asia high. Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm trying to anticipate here. So on the 3-minute, there is basically a very nice possible entry. I might even take it. You know what? I just took it. I took the trade and I'm trying to aim for Asia high. 755 is going to be 754 actually. It's almost like a bullish breaker on the 3-minute. Look at the 3-minute. Not that it's not my favorite time frame to enter, but look at the fair value gap. Look at how it actually was. It's created a lower low. So swing high, higher high, higher high, higher high. Higher high, lower low, lower low, higher high. So basically this is a bullish breaker. I'm in the trade, as I told you guys. I'm in this trade right here. So this is the trade. Not a big deal, but why not go for it, you know? Let's go, Air Trader. How's it going, man? Stop making the same mistakes. Well, don't make the same mistakes. You know, it's all in our head. You definitely need to hold back from making the harsh decisions. And I log into MyFundedFutures. I don't see the entry for the giveaway. Are members automatically entered? No, I think you have to subscribe for the giveaway. But if you know, you can follow this link here. You should be able to enter. You just, you know, even if you're a member already, you can still enter. That's what my understanding is. At least that's what I've been told. So just fill out the form. The DAX paid back its debt to me. Let's go. Still in gold. What is happening on gold, by the way? I'm ready to go long on gold, by the way. Maybe it's not going to be my best decision, but I'm just ready to go on gold. Maybe on a possible break to the upside. We'll see. Oh no, it's coming back. Come on. NQ is playing a mind game here. NQ is just all about the mind game. Like, what can we do, right? It's all about that. I mean, I see definitely no other target here than the Asia high. If it starts to fall, it's awesome, but it's just not going to be my trade. I'm just not going to participate on a short trade in this one. What a range. Jesus. All right, I'm in the drawdown now. The link says to log in. When I do that, it says those login details are already in use. I don't understand. I have to check about that, Homer Sim. It's interesting. It's interesting. Ivan, good morning. Yeah, we're below the volume weighted average price line. Happy Friday to you too, and God bless you all. Click sign in at the bottom. Yeah, sign. There should be a sign in link. By default, it's on sign up. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Let me check that. Let me just go to the page. So oh yeah, you don't see it because my screen is cropped, but on the upper right corner, there is a login button. Okay, never mind. I can log in. Big sales. Oh yeah, everybody's trying to compete. Apex is back to 90%. Bulenox 91%. Funded Futures Network still going with the BOGO sale, I think. So yeah. That's the game. Let's go, Aya. You tried that way. Ah. All right, so for now, this whole thing is definitely looking crazy. If I stop messing around, I know how to scalp thousands per day. YM, if you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see the market, you know the numbers, you're clever and you're smart, and I'm not trolling here. You know what those levels are. You have to somehow you have to get rid of those emotions. Stop messing around, you know. You have the plan. Why you keep messing around? Don't do that. Click enter first. The next page is sign up, but there's a button at the bottom that says sign in. Filkos, where have you been? And another task. Of course you get your $1 billion. You just have to sign up. That's all you need to do. That's how it goes. Shenanigan, hey, good to see you. What's happening? What is happening? That's how always it goes, you know, Filkos. Man, this is just gonna be one of those sessions. I can see that now. You need it. I need it. I need it. Yeah. Welcome to this morning's London session, combining with ASMR food tasting show. In this morning's show, we're gonna go over some exclusive Hungarian cuisines, and we're gonna taste them right before the microphone, very closely, so you guys can hear me chew up all those tasty food. Everyone, and yeah, everyone does that, right? Or should we do that? I don't know. And the food eating stream is going to start at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard at the pre-market open. Until then, we're just going to have a good show and show and tell stories with TOMSABO. Stay tuned. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the morning coffee. So, it all started on a sunny day when Tom was walking down the street and he was just seeing something clearly shining, which was basically a laptop, you know, what? Something is happening. Salty Puts, subscribe to the channel, welcome. Hey. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. So as we were saying, Tom, you know, entered the shop and bought that beautiful laptop. That morning, he knew that something good is going to happen. So he took home that laptop and actually, after breakfast, I realized that NQ and London Open took my long. Oh, well, it's a typical London session, you know. It's a bit annoying. I know. It's different than the other one. And GTC, thanks for saying. Basically, right now, this microphone is almost at the default settings. I mean, it was an expensive microphone, like podcasters, big streamers, you know, most likely podcasters are using this Elgato Wave 3. It's been in production since quite a few years now. It's a very well known microphone. It definitely gives a different tone than the other one. It's a completely different thing. And I know it could be annoying. It's a little bit like more ASMR thingy. And as I said, right now it still runs on somewhat factory settings, so I do need to configure it properly. I just plugged in this microphone a few hours ago. I haven't really done anything with it. But yeah. Solo trades really is annoying. Oh, but hey guys, definitely I'm open for suggestions, and that's why I'm perfectly fine if you guys saying that the microphone is a little bit off or something is not working, because I might even plug in the old microphone. So there's nothing wrong. Just say it to me. I'm definitely not going to take it in a wrong way. So if the microphone is annoying you guys, I want to know it, because then I'm going to take a different route or something. Reconfigure or plug in the old microphone back or whatever. So nothing wrong with that. So It doesn't sound like your voice. Yeah, because it has some basic presets that is basically changing the voice. Right now, I think the microphone is in podcast mode or something. If I actually turn off everything, I mean, not everything, I don't know, I really, there's so many settings. Loud and with echo. Okay, I'm gonna do something about that, and thanks for saying. Too much stadium. Okay, thank you. Very strange. I don't sound natural, and come on. Just a bit echoey. I'm gonna do something about the echo. Yeah. Like a metal box or Terminator. All right. A little bit too much. Okay. But not much. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to definitely change the settings. As I said, I haven't really tested it out. Everything just got plugged in. There's so many settings that I could go with this. I have to change the compression, the noise gate. I have to change the equalizer settings. So many stuff. So many things. But yeah. And I do need to change the echo. Lots of stuff to set up. And don't worry about it. If anyone is annoyed, let me know. I'll do my best to configure it. I'm going to give this microphone a shot today and maybe Monday, Tuesday. I'm trying to find the best settings. I already can see that at my funded TV, some people are going to be saying like, what the hell is going on with Tom? I'll try to do some configuration before that, but we'll see. But the colors are good. All right. Thank you. Is there an AI where one can talk and the voice is from a different person? Yeah, there is. There's many websites and softwares out there that can actually replicate famous people's voices. Yeah, actually, Shenanigan, I've been told that that's going to be the issue. One of there's someone who is very good in these things and advised me to buy this microphone. He also said that some people are going to be annoyed because you guys don't used to this voice. You guys are used to the different kind of voice with the old settings and with the old microphone. So this microphone definitely changes things. And that might be a little bit annoying. Like it's not my own voice, and I understand it. That's why I'm going to tweak a little bit to sound more like natural or whatever, but I try my best. Austrian painter. NLT, thank you. The main purpose of this microphone is to make it a little bit more podcast-like. So when you're listening to a podcast anywhere on YouTube or wherever, you're seeing this, you're hearing this buffed up voice, a little bit buffed, a little bit baritone, or a little bit like not that high-pitched noise, but most like a little bit baritone, a little bit buffed voice. And that's how those podcast microphones are usually changing the sound or changing the input. But that was the main purpose of this microphone, because I do want to create more videos on the channel, most likely about strategy, risk management and stuff. And so I thought that if I'm recording those videos, I want to sound clearly. I want a clear microphone. The old microphone was good too, but obviously it was a little bit more noisy and a little bit more like it wasn't that clear or that clean. This microphone, I know that my voices could be a little bit disturbing, especially the echoes. The echo, I can do something with the echo. But the thing is that my voice should be clean. So every small detail that I say should be sounding clean. So that was the goal. And as I said, NLT says you can fall asleep for this. That's basically the goal. That's the key. If you can fall asleep for like a podcast, talking about all different kind of topics, and the sound is just smooth, it's not hurting your ear, it's not really disturbing you. Yes, I know about the echo, but otherwise, if it sounds good, and you can just listen to it like in a radio, or like you're sitting in your car and you're just listening it like in a radio, then that's the kind of sound that I wanted to achieve with this. And there are much more expensive microphones than this one. So this one's around between $130 and $150. But there are microphones for podcasting like for $300, $400. So this is basically the entry-level microphone on the higher end. And I could have bought like a $20 microphone again, but that's not the point. I wanted to buy something better. Basically, that's it. Joe Rogan called. He wants to catch you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be there in Joe Rogan's podcast real soon. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do something about the echo. That's something that needs to be done. This room is like, I don't really have those things on the wall that are actually blocking the sound or anyway. I heard drinking a boatload of whiskey makes the voice smooth. Oh yeah, it works. Actually, it works. It works perfectly fine. It works perfectly fine. Oh, I just reading what Homer Sin wrote. Apex are going to ask you to verify you're not AI. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do something about it. So this stream is going to go like this. I'm going to do something about that. Otherwise, my trade is in a nice little drawdown here, almost at the stop loss. So, yeah, look at that. I wasn't really expecting that it's just going to slip off so easily from that level, but it's just happening. I cannot really do anything else about that. So, anyway. Gold is also slipping down. Unfortunately, this trade is going to go to the dumpster as well. I don't have high hopes for it. But anyway. How much money you make yesterday in New York session? Maybe just a few $100s. I think I was shorting on NQ. Yes, I was. And let's see what happened. So I was short on NQ. I took a partial profit somewhere here. And then the rest of the position was closed on the retracement. And that was it. And also on gold, no, I didn't do anything. So that was the only trade, just a few $100. That's all. I think I made like $300 or $400 on this drop. That was it on funded accounts. And those were on Bulenox funded accounts, by the way. So nothing special. I was a little bit scared to jump into a long position. So well, sometimes it's very, very hard to walk away, YM. That's how I blew up a couple of accounts myself this month. Like those funded accounts, I do miss those. It was because I couldn't walk away, you know. I met my neighbor yesterday. What? Jesus, Phil, cuz I don't know where you. I think these are true stories in a way. No, I'm not live. I actually blew up my. I had two excellent Take Profit Trader Pro accounts, and those were in profit, actually around the safety net. And I was taking payouts at the first week, and then I blew up the accounts, unfortunately. There was one time I received an email from Take Profit Trader that they wanted to put me to live, but by the time I got there, the account blew up. So, Alex, good morning. Yeah, I upgraded. There's only one thing I still have to work on is the echo. I do have to do something about the echo. Right now, the microphone is almost at basic factory settings, so there's lots of tweaks to do. There's so many settings. I can't go over this, like so many settings on this microphone. But definitely the voice is more of a podcasty voice. I do have to do something about the echo, but it can be reduced. There are some settings to it. I'm not going to do it now on stream, but I just plugged it in and just default settings. But yeah. Which one? The Elgato Wave 3. It's basically like a 5-year-old microphone or something. They were manufacturing it like 5 years ago, but it's very common amongst creators, YouTubers, podcasters, and it's the quote-unquote cheaper entry level. So it's still not cheap because for me it's super expensive, but it's a good upgrade for the streams, I think. I just have to set the microphone like properly, you know. But hey, I never claimed to be perfect. All right. Meow. Meow, meow. What does that mean? So, Gato is oh, okay. I totally forgot that. All right. El Gato is Spanish. It's cat. Oh, okay. Maybe the manufacturer is some sort of a Spanish factory. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. As I said, there are so okay. That's it for my trade. Okay, I got stopped out. So as I said, there's a lot of super expensive microphones on this level, but this was the quote-unquote cheapest one I could go with. But I really see how I can become highly profitable with futures for this year's 3.5 years in. Hey, YM, just, you know, I always say that don't ever give up. Keep the spirit and have faith in yourself. You know, I said this yesterday too. Have faith in yourself that you can do it, and that's the way to go. Yeah, it seems like we're going down. I have that 664 as a possible sell side on the micro. What the heck is this? What is that? Oh, we are in a zone or something. Okay. So there's a 15-minute level. 665 on the mini. So it seems like it's going there. Seems like it wants to go there. How far is that actually? It's like not too far. 40 points. Can definitely go. TOMSABO. Yes. Ah. It stays on your desk just like your cat. See, Ezra, hey, good morning. Don't worry, Ezra, I did not forget about the risk management training. As you can hear, my voice is not too perfect yet. It's just a new microphone, but I'm going to record a risk management video, and you're going to be seeing it on the channel. So I'm looking forward to recording some new videos because we have the new microphone, right? 665 as well. Yeah, it's closer. So I would go with the 665 even on the micro because I always mark up the level which is closer. Yeah, so I always mark up the closer level. Hey, daddy. Oh my God, it was crazy to say it like that. Hey, daddy. It's actually funny. Can you recommend some basic trading strategy video? Well, basic trading strategy. Man, it's just, it's hard to say. Basic trading strategy. There's so many basic strategies. Like if you type into YouTube, like basic day trading strategy, that's what I would do. It would definitely throw out some things you can go with. A simple trend line breakout system, support, resistance, and supply demand. Right, trend line breakout, support and resistance, and supply demand zones. Okay, these are pretty much basics. Or if you want to use indicators, you know, you can use like a basic moving average strategy. It all comes down to risk management at the end, okay? Like moving average strategy. I would say MACD or stochastic or whatever, but let's just not go into the indicator direction right now. Go with basic price action, all right? Or, you know, first of all, you can also learn about candlestick patterns. Daddy. Jesus, it's weird to say. So, learn about candlestick patterns. I know that's not going to be your end goal to stick with the candlestick patterns, but if you understand some, you know, just not all of the candlesticks, just the major, some, you know, engulfing candles, bullish, bearish pin bars, you know, these things, morning star, evening star, whatever, just some basics that could be helping. If you never trade one to once, no payouts. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I understand. Like Forex futures. Oh, yeah. Proper entries, proper size, proper trade management. Yeah, exactly. No DCA, yeah. Let's be a trillionaire. I know. Should I say daddy again? You're welcome, daddy. That's actually funny. You're welcome. This microphone is awesome. You know what? Daddy, you're always welcome. Jesus, that sounded weird. Oh my God. It sounds weird. Okay, anyway, who cares? We're just gonna go in this direction from now on. So, rated R. In a world where a streamer gets up every morning, 2 a.m., trying to entertain everyone, you know, shirts are off, drinks are on, everybody feels the same. What's the code? TOMSABO, but who cares? The whole stream is just rated R. Anyway. Loving the new mic. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, this is basically the new ASMR stream this morning. In the New York session, we're going to be doing food tasting, you know. In the meantime, I'm just going to wrap some paper here. Oh, you don't hear it because there's a noise gate. But anyway, we're going to do food tasting and storytelling with TOMSABO in the New York AM session. Stay tuned. There's a nice lady teaching the simple trendline breakout strategy. Oh, yeah. It's Tori Trades. Yeah. Tori Trades. She's a nice lady. Teaching trendline breakout, yeah. Radio Sabo. Welcome to Radio Sabotage on 19.fm. Stay tuned in, and let's go for the first topic of the day. Natalia, never learn candlesticks. I'm not saying you must. It's just one of the basic things you can start. Candlestick patterns, that was never like a basic thing that I started with. You know, it's just basically came along the way. You know, as I was learning some other stuff, I learned a few candlestick patterns, and that's it. Everyone's nice when you add them lots of money. Oh yeah, she's nice lady. All right. Reminded my Fox News. All right. Boner candles are best. Yeah. Everybody wants the pump. Okay. There's a possible long position on gold. Not really. Never mind. NQ is dropping lower. Pump song. So what about today? Well, today I was basically expecting that we go up to that 5-minute supply zone. I took a trade on a 3-minute bullish breaker here, and I lost it. So I have a nice, beautiful stop loss here. My target was, first of all, to go to the Asia high, but I got stopped out on this trade. And I don't really know if I want to. I'm not going to chase it down to 665. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm not waiting for a short here. Not yet, at least. So I was actually watching gold. You know, it took out a low here. Pump song for gold. You guys really wanted the pump? You guys want the pump. I see that. The greatest feeling that you can get is the pump. Man, it's not even here anymore. Where is it? Oh, I forgot to put in some ambient, or not ambient, but some lo-fi track in the background.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
The pump. Oh wow, NQ is just dropping. I'm gonna put in some ambient, no, lo-fi music in the background. Maybe it's gonna put some distraction against my, oh Jesus, against my echoing sound, echoing voice. I'm definitely curious about the pre-market open. How's it gonna go? So, past TPT eval. Let's go, Moomba. Congratulations. Huge applause for Moomba for passing a TPT evaluation account. Let's go. Good job. I don't have a play here. I don't have a play here. I don't know. which direction to go with this one. I mean, I don't want to chase it, that's for sure. I have to adjust this microphone stand somehow. So anyway, I don't want to chase price. Whoa, we got Frankie Kulchar. Are you Hungarian? This seems like a Hungarian name. Welcome to the channel. Hey. Welcome, welcome. My t-shirt, it's just basically like almost like a sleeping shirt for me. Thank you. I always try to look young. That's the goal. Trade Delicious, welcome. Your second day here. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you back. As always. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase this one. That's for sure. I'm not chasing it. It's definitely a slow start, but it's Friday, you know, anything can happen. So I'm in 2 funded accounts, daily payouts in one and stack the other. That's a good strategy. Muba, that is an absolutely perfect strategy. What a name in chat. We have lots of fancy names here in chat. All right. NQ is definitely, it's just not good. My last hope was in gold. And look at this. I mean, but there's no level on gold. Not even on the 15-minute. Nothing. Yeah, so it seems like that NQ wants to drop to that sell side. Liquidity down there, but we're gonna wait. Why is my screen so bright? Yesterday told you are having sleepy. Oh yeah, I am. Yes, I know. That's the problem. I need to do something about this, Ezra. This sleeping issue is something I need to work on. And basically the only thing I can do about this is to try to go to sleep earlier. The problem is when I go to sleep like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., I'm just going to stare at the wall for 2 hours. I just can't. It's impossible for me. But I'll try my best. I will. That's something I must do. Yeah, sell side definitely looks tempting right now. I agree. I 100% agree with that. Seems like it's just flushing down. I'm not gonna take pills or anything like that. I don't want to take, you know, sleeping pills or whatever. I don't want to. Most likely the best way to make it work is to go to the gym sometime like at the evening, sometime like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. I can go to the gym. The gym is open until 11 in my town, 11 p.m. So I can go like 7 or 8 p.m. and by the time I got home, I should be tired a little bit later to be able to sleep. I don't know. Just a solution that I was thinking. DAX open, drive up and find stellar German employment. German unemployment rate is in 2 minutes. $686 bounce could be coming. Magnesium, yeah. I'm already started taking that. Kev, yeah. I'm already started that magnesium. That's good thing. Yeah, German unemployment change. Quite curious how this is gonna go. Wow, look at that drop. 685. Are we gonna go lower here? Kind of curious. Could go all the way down, who knows. Here we go, unemployment. Not much happened. What's the number? Minus 9K. It's actually not bad. That's not a bad number. Or is it? Jimmy's social plays, it helps a lot, and trading. Oh yeah, it is. It does. The Burak, hey, welcome. How to put stop loss if I buy in FUNDINGTICKS and TP? Can please tell me, Tom? You're using TRADEIFY most likely. With TRADEIFY, if you click on, I don't use TRADEIFY and I don't have it even installed. But if you click on it, I don't have a TRADEIFY account. If you click on with your left mouse button, it should be saying, it should be a pop-up, you know, sign that's saying buy stop or sell stop. So if you're in a long position, your stop loss is going to be a sell stop. Okay. So, or if you're in a short, your stop loss is going to be a buy stop somewhere. Just left click on the chart and click on buy stop, and you're going to see a line and you can move it up and down like where you want to place it. That's all I remember. Yeah, it's not a big trading range, that's for sure. Going to fill the liquidity gap? Could be. Pre-market open is pretty close, so I'm definitely excited to see where this one's gonna go. Gold is pretty much in the same range so far. Not sure. Where am I from? I'm from Hungary, you know, center of Europe. No, but not from Budapest. I live like about 100 kilometers, 90 kilometers south from Budapest. But yeah, I live in Hungary. I have to put this microphone arm a little bit lower. Still a lot of settings to go with here. But yeah. From USA? What do you thought that? Maybe because of the new microphone, right? Maybe the new microphone actually tricked you. Sweep Asia low. There is no Asia low yet. I mean, there's no more Asia low. This is not an Asia low. We already been through the Asia low. I would say this sell side at 665 is basically a 15-minute order block low from the AM session. That's all we have here. Nothing else. Nothing else. Yeah, previous day low. Yeah, previous day low. Quite far. I don't know. As long as ES, let's see ES. Just a quick look. ES made new all-time. I mean, why not? You know, why not? The thing is, ES made a new high, NQ did not. So why not just go lower and lower? Look at how close it is now to that sell side, and then who knows how far it can go. Want to visit Budapest, but they say they don't like what? That's not true. No, that's not true, Chelsea. Don't believe in the propaganda. That's not true. No, that's absolutely not true, man. Nothing about that. Nothing. Don't worry, Chelsea. If you come to Budapest, let me know. All right? Because my voice. Okay, I know it's a little bit of like ASMR charming voice. I try to do it all the time. Good morning, Cedric. Maybe previous New York Open at the at least. Yeah, could be. Could be. Who knows? Previous New York Open, well, that was the New York dealing range low here. And New York Open happened like here. So yeah, we could go down to 640. Charming, I know. Tamimi, come on. Tamimi. I'm sorry. Have you visited in Poland? I was in Poland, yes. I mean, it was quite a few years ago I was in Poland. I'm going to go again. How many countries? Quite a few, actually. I was in France, England, Croatia, Slovenia, Slovakia, Romania, Czech Republic, Austria, Germany, Holland, no, Belgium, Holland, yeah, but in Holland only for just a half day because we were passing through. So basically in Holland, I still want to go to Finland and I want to go to Sweden. So I still want to go to, I was in Ukraine as well. I was in Moldova, Macedonia, Bosnia Herzegovina. I was in quite a few places here. But the thing is, and why it's easier to say, is because every country is small, you know. Every country is so small, like, I mean, especially Hungary. It's just such a small country. You can travel through Hungary in 3 hours from the farthest points. You know, you go from the farthest east point to the western point. It only takes you like less than 3 hours to go through Hungary. And the same goes for some other countries as well. So you can basically, you know, drive through a couple of countries. Peter, oh, you live in Sweden. I want to visit Sweden. That's also on the list. Oh, and Spain, I haven't been to Spain. Oh, hold on. I've been to Portugal, but I haven't been to Spain. I want to go to Spain. It's amazing how, I mean, not amazing. I don't know how I left out Spain. I haven't got to Spain yet, but I was in Portugal. Denmark. Oh man, I have to go to Denmark too. Oh, am I into food? Man, I'm all about food. Here's the pre-market open, by the way. I'm all about food. 5. Oh, let's, yeah, we'll port it. I'm not gonna full port this, but I'm quite curious how this is gonna go. NQ is seeing some bounce here. 23, 27. It seems like it wants to go higher. This is gonna be interesting for sure. I feel like this was just a retracement into this 5-minute gap, and now it just wants to go down to 665, but I don't know what you guys think. You live in Denmark? I'm gonna go there. Get me some good food. If you know some good food, I want it. I want the good food. You know, we're gonna do the ASMR stream with some good Danish food. Think about tax in Hungary. Tax is super high. As an individual, you have to pay almost 50% tax if you have some individual income. If you're self-employed or small entrepreneur like I am, you can get away with like 20%, 25 to 30%, depends on how many things you can deduct as expenses. Steve Donkor, hey, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Always good to have new subs here. Welcome, welcome. So obviously, as a small entrepreneur, like a self-employed business, you can deduct lots of expenses. So Sweden is beautiful in the summer. And Aya is saying now it's not. Of course it is. Oh, I was in Greece as well. I was in Greece. I have not been in Turkey, or I have not been in Egypt so far. But yeah, some countries I still need to visit around here. I was in the United States a long time ago. In 2011, I was in the United States before Christmas. It was the first week of December. It was great. I enjoyed it. I want to go back to the States, and when I go back to the US, I want to rent an American muscle car, a V8, and I want to drive like I don't even know what would be the route from like maybe drive from New York to Florida, and Florida to I don't even know. I have to plan the trip. So it's gonna take me like for 2 weeks at least. I don't know, but I want to drive. Hey, Mark you or Mark you for you. I'm gonna call you Mark. Mark from Slovenia. I was in Slovenia 2 weeks ago. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Look at that. We're heading down to 665. Should be taking that out. Watch out for the pullbacks. Which muscle car? I like the classic ones, but obviously should be a little bit modern. The thing is, it has to be a V8 with a big engine. I'm thinking of two cars. One is going to be a Dodge Charger, or it could be a C7 Corvette. A C7 Corvette or like a Dodge Charger. Some of those. And I don't know. I was in Tunisia. No, I was not. Sorry. I mixed it with something else. I wasn't, sorry. But you need 2 weeks to visit a city. Yeah, I can imagine. Charger. Yeah. Yeah, but not the old Charger. I was thinking like for example, like a few years old Dodge Charger. Like it has a couple of extras, you know. You talk like Chum. Nobody has seen it ever. Oh my god. That's bad. Or I don't know. I have no comments. Bro, like USA cars. Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course I do love US cars. Like, of course I do. And this is gonna break this level down here. What can I say? It's definitely Hellcat is good too. I mean, just to say, I don't want to drive like 100 miles or something like that. You know, I don't want to get pulled over by cops all around the states. I just want to feel the V8 sound, and that's it. And that's what I need. Monaco, I know it sounds weird because it's quite close, but no, I did not. I was to Switzerland once, so I wasn't really far. But yeah, no Monaco yet. 26 LV Summit with 0 day. Oh, yeah, he's doing something. Methodical Man told me that Jay is gonna do some gathering in LA, I think, right? That could be fun. V8 with big engine. What are you? Tell me. What can I say? What can I say? You just have to put that punchline in, you know, just to take an advantage on me. I know. I can feel that. All right. Which European food do you like? Oh my god. Ezra, I cannot say like one single food like, okay, this is the food I like. This is my absolute favorite. I think every country has so many great foods. As I told you guys, I just got back from... I like the big engine. So I just got back from the Italy holiday, and I love Italian food. I always loved Italian food, by the way. And I'm not just talking about a pizza, but I'm talking about all the pasta, all the, you know, gnocchi, lasagna, all the stuff that they do. I mean, I just love it. Otherwise, I like fish as well. So Ezra, it's so hard to say. There's lots of, I mean, every country has some very unique kitchen and cuisine. Potsal, yeah, there you go. Peter just said it. That's it. Potsal Pörkot, exactly, everybody. Just Google it, you will see. Basically, that's one of the go-to foods here in Hungary. If I could choose, like, eat just a regular dish or a potsal, obviously, like, no question about it, it's gonna be potsal. Yeah. Famous cars, good food. But obviously, I do like the Hungarian kitchen. I think Hungarian foods are amazing. Everybody comes with the goulash, oh, you have to try the goulash. And, yeah, goulash is great. Or we say gulyás, by the way. So many other good foods in Hungary, other than goulash or gulyás. So one is the potsal, langos, yeah, that's also a classic, but so many other things, so many other. Hungarian kitchen is, by the way, and of course I'm biased a little bit as a Hungarian, but it's definitely famous. MB, hey, what's up? But we're not dreaming of Italian. I was dreaming Italian food all day and night. MB, that's just how it goes. I dream of food. I dream of eating. I wish I could tell you, by the way, speaking of trading, I wish I could tell you I have a good entry or a good position to go for, but there's just nothing here. Nothing we can go with. Absolutely nothing. No setup of whatsoever. Gold is slowly grinding higher. No pullback, no displacement. Nothing here. Okay. Maybe there was something here, but I have no target. So, yeah. So that being said, everybody, and 500 TP down, yeah. And I'm sorry to say this, I'm gonna call it here, and I'm gonna configure the new microphone settings. I'm sorry about the echoing sound. It might be disturbing for some of you. I tried to do something about it. But this is the new microphone sound. This is gonna be the new ASMR streams from now on. So ASMR, food, eating, and all that such is gonna come around to the streams from now on. I just want to say thank you so much for being here in the stream. And obviously this session was absolutely not even in the middle range. According to, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, this was like a week 3 or maybe even 2. So no ASMR stream now, but maybe next. I'm going to have to configure this microphone. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, please use the TOMSABO code. Now Apex has a 90% sale. Check it out. Apex 90%. TOMSABO works there as well. Check out the Bulenox 91% sale. MyFundedFutures still has the 33% off on the big accounts. Also, Take Profit Trader 40% still working with the no activation fee. So check that out too. And there's some other things. The buy one get one for free and all the other things. The Labor Day sales are going on. FundingTicks, TRADEIFY instant funded accounts. Thank you so much, everybody, for considering it. I do appreciate it, and I'm grateful for the support. I see you, ladies and gents, in the New York session. All right, I tried to configure this microphone. Be safe and trade safe, and most likely, God bless you all. God bless. Cheers, everyone.